personal foul. Third team foul. Checking in for the Celtics. Brady H. Neemias Queta.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Trent outside. From deep three-point land. Good! Another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked. And moving on, and that is our...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second.
Offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
On the floor for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. A three off the inbound. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
All the time in the world to get that one off. I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Lopez with the steal. Pass to Middleton. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Middleton's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Brown with the drive. Count that one. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Prince wide open. Hits it from three-point range.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Count the basket.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them though.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Lillard with it. Picked up by Brown.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Brook Lopez.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder.
Dad, stop pressing square.
They haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Second team foul.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Portis can't get it to go. Tatum, that's for 2. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 16 points for Jason Tatum. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. And we talk about Derek White, Doris. How impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, and it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot. An excellent shot blocker and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
Pritchard, he's checked in for White. And they go to the intentional foul.
Celtics foul. Kristaps Porzingis. First.
Here's Middleton. He has 6. And he finishes nicely on the way up. Middleton's got 4 points this quarter.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The shot by Holiday, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Ray, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And stolen by Tatum. Fires from way outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Up top, Portis. Still without a basket. Middleton, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pritchard passes to Holiday. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Friday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with. But I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Celtics have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And the turnover again by Boston. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Green, he's checked in for Lopez. Jackson comes in for Prince. Prince checked in for Chris Middleton. And Rollins subbed in for Lillard. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. It's hauled in by Brown. The Celtics shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. And a moment now to see nice three-point percentage numbers on this list. A look at the leaderboard showing us the most accurate three-point shooting 2 men in the league. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
The Bucks making a change here. Livingston's checked in.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
He's off on the first. Boston making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Boston has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Horford's shot is good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Portis for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Portis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Pritchard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On offense here, the Bucks. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Shoots. Livingston, no luck.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
A baseline J. Rebound, Milwaukee. 3-on-3. Jackson has the open look. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Jackson's got 5.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react. but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Jackson. Trent with it. He's got 31. There's the three. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so Green will bring it up for the Bucks. Now for an update on Antetokounmpo's injury, let's go over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Bucks head athletic trainer. It was confirmed that the ankle did turn and it has significant swelling. He can put very little weight on it right now. Right in the heart of the season. This is when injuries start to mount. You're going to have to adjust. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
We've got Green. Portis is out there with Pat Connaughton. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Jackson in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Boston making a switch here. Peterson's checked in.
Number 13.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Boston. Tatum drives in, and the Celtics can't hang on to the ball. Tillman, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Celtics substitution. Number 26. Xavier Tillman.
Milwaukee's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.